I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna do a smaller segment with the main segment. It might happen, it might not. All depends on if I can get a one-off segment to shake or not. But I'm interviewing the Cult of the Dark Lord. Would you feel that you got a higher calling to be a part of this, or a lower calling to be a part of this? Since you said you serve the
I
Dark Lord.
Yeah, so it is the Dark Lord, but I don't think that's such a bad thing, right? And the reason that I don't think it's such a bad thing is because, what fuels Everon? What is this island really all about? Before we were
Mm-hmm.
all free to do whatever we could do, but what we are doing now, before anything ever happened, this is the ceremonial fire. What I
Okay.
mean, we come here before we visit the stone,
Yeah.
speak to the pilgrims and get to know them.
Hello from Monty Motors, where we will do all your motoring needs around Everon. If you need refuels, repairs, or rentals, then Monty Motors is available through the business registry. Please do not hesitate to give us a call for vehicle documents also. Thank you for shopping at Monty Motors.
Bang. So, what is everyone all about? What happens on this island every single day, every night that falls, no matter what, right? It's death and it's violence. Every crafter, every run, everything that is done on this island revolves around death, right? Every other island on this world is death. There is not a single place where death is not occurring, right? There is
Mm-hmm.
not a single fucking time at all where no one is fighting on the island, right?
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, people are dying in waves. That means this life that we all live is about death, regardless of, how many runs you do, what you make. It's all about death. It's all about killing. It's all about blood. The Dark Lord of Everon calls to you in your heart. The Dark Lord calls for blood. And a pilgrim can come here and make a sacrifice and make himself whole, or he can turn his heart away from the Dark Lord and die upon the sacrificial plate. And no matter what happens here, the Dark Lord will always give them new life. No matter what happens, you wake up. Why do you wake up? Because of the Dark Lord. And once you, Ted Kowalski, have answered the ceremonial questions, you too can meet the Dark Lord.
Unfortunately, sir, my God forbids it. I must ask though, sir. Have you guys had any interactions with the other cults? The Church of Scrode, I believe, was one of them.
Now, we actually haven't. We've heard sort of like whisperings, as I'm sure they have heard whisperings of us, but there's so many people who run through these islands. It's hard to catch people at the right times, but I'm sure that there will be a meeting soon.
Okay. Now, what is your does your cult offer any benefits to it for the members besides the allegiance to the Dark Lord?
It's like an Illuminati sort of thing, right? Where like you can call upon us and, you know, things can be done. But it's
Now,
also, the Dark Lord will give you knowledge. The Dark Lord will bring night as well. See how we're stood here in the dark right now? That is because
yeah.
of us.
Now, how many on average? How many sacrifices do you have?
A day or a week.
We'll say on a weekly basis.
A week I couldn't really tell you because it varies, but I'd say every day there's probably around 3 sacrifices minimum.
Okay. Now, for a sacrifice to count, does it have to be on the holy rock, or can it just be anywhere?
Yeah, we have to take them down to the rock. Obviously, sometimes there's problems with the pilgrims. Some of them resist, some of them fight and have to be taken to the cave of cleansing, and some of them just like they flee into the woods, and who knows what becomes of them.
Okay. Now, has law enforcement tried to stop your religious practices?
So law enforcement came here and they just killed us. They didn't even try and talk to us. They just shot and killed us all. And so they don't actually really truly know what's going on. I have taken a couple of officers here while they were off duty and
Mm-hmm.
sacrificed them actually because they were fighting the stone. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going to drop names, but they know who they are.
Okay. Now, if one is going to contact you, who should they contact, or should they call you directly? Is there a leader, or do
Call
you guys
me
have a
direct.
business page?
Call me directly. I am the high priest of the cult. There is going to be a business page set up soon.
Okay. Now, does the cult offer dental insurance?
It depends, right? If your teeth are, we'll have to do a dental assessment. If your teeth are already fucked, we're not going to help you. But if your teeth are in like decent condition, then maybe we can work something out.
Okay, sir. Do you have anything else you'd like to touch on? I can't really think of too many questions. It's not every day that you get to interview an active cult.
I would say, just because I'm here, you should all be aware there are many more brothers in this. You know, just because we worship the Dark Lord does not mean that it's evil. It's a good thing. You know, this life is about darkness, and without darkness, the light would mean nothing. Without the bad, the happy times would mean nothing. You need the bad to make the good good. You know,
Yeah.
without the bad, everything would just become mundane. And if you give blood, you can become whole. You can become new, and you can become one of us. You know. It's
Yeah.
a very fun. It's fun, right? You know, we all smoke weed. At this fire, normally we all get high. We all smoke a whole bunch of weed, and we ask the brothers questions, and like it's a fun experience, honestly. And if you want to try, just call me. It's worth it.
I don't really smoke no reefer, man, so I wouldn't be I wouldn't really fit in.
Yeah. See, so in the nicest way possible, Ted. If you started to engage here, you would probably end up on the sacrificial plate.
I kind of figured that's why I got a 45. Well, I thank you for your
That's
time,
okay.
sir.
Well, no. Well, the thing is, I agreed that I would never hurt you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that was agreed before I come here. And so, you know, I'm a man of my word. I wouldn't
Well,
go back on that.
I have interviewed a cult in the past, as I told you, and that is they said the same thing. But before I knew it, next thing I knew, I caught 3 bodies.
Yeah, but I'm not a rat. You know what I mean? You know, we here, like, you know, all of us, we're men of our words. The storm requires you to not bullshit. The storm requires you to be fucking true, right? But the storm also requires blood. The storm calls for blood. Every day the storm calls for more.
Well, if I bring some blood, would you possibly do a demonstration of the sacrificial ritual?
I'd love to, and I could get all the brothers down here, and we could have loads of us.
Okay, I might have an intern to call. I thank you for your time, sir.
Okay, brilliant. You're welcome.
Well, that concludes our segment on the Cult of the Dark Lord. I would like to thank them for inviting me out for the interview. If you have any topics that you'd like to talk over or you'd like to be featured in your own individual segment, it is free of charge. Please contact us at PTH News on the phone. Thank you.